Oh, what's happening? Wow, interesting ending. You're listening to Jonesy's Jukebox on Cal OS. That was the Yeah Yeah Yeahs, Maps, and then we had David Bowie and the Spiders from Mars. Hang on to yourself. Here with my guest Jim Jones, previously of the Jim Jones Review.
Hi.
How are you?
Good day. Good afternoon. It's just gone noon. Good afternoon.
You live in London, right?
Yeah.
How long you been out here?
For just over a week.
What you doing?
Well, I came out to visit my son. He's doing a year at Irvine, and he came out earlier in the summer, so I haven't seen him for a bit. Came out to see him, hang around with a good friend, and we rented a place in Los Feliz.
Yeah.
For the weekend. That was really nice. But while I'm here, got a few musician friends together. We're going to play at the Viper Room this Saturday.
Yeah.
So that's about it, really. And come and see you.
Yeah. You got Cookie to thank for that.
Yes. Thanks, Cookie. I don't know if you're listening.
He is, because I told him you were coming on.
Much appreciated, sir.
But he didn't know you were coming on, but I texted him this morning. I WhatsApped him.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah.
You do WhatsApp?
I do recently. It's a recent thing for me. Just everyone's like, should we go on WhatsApp? And I've had to download it and get with it, Daddy-O.
I'm trying to think, who gets paid, because it's free, and you can call you can call the moon and it's free.
Yeah.
Someone's getting paid.
Someone's getting paid.
They like having your phone number. Is that the ticket, or?
Yeah. Just like a profiling app from the CIA, maybe.
Or the FBI. Do you remember when? Do you remember when you used to have a landline before cell phones?
I do.
And you had to call like America.
Oh right, yeah.
Or wherever.
Yeah.
It would cost a fortune.
Yeah.
And I remember I stayed with a bird here after the Pistols broke up originally. I came to LA and I met this bird, and I stayed with her for a few days. She went off to work and I made a bunch of calls back to England. Right? And then a couple of weeks later she goes, "Did you make some calls to England?" I'm like, "No." But here they have records of it.
Right.
So I got, in England you don't,
yeah.
Back then you didn't get collared like that, but she collared me. Teach me for lying.
To have her phone disconnected.
Huh?
Run up the bill. Right, we're on the street.
And
thanks.
Do you remember in hotels when you used to use the hotel phone, how much extra charge they used to put on top?
Yeah, all of that. And it's only recently the penny's just dropped of like, I can call someone, because I've been like sending them an email.
Yeah.
And you sit there for like fucking type.
Oh, he's swearing.
No, sorry.
Jesus. It's going to be a short.
Something about fudge.
It's going to be a short conversation.
But anyway, like you time away, and then like, hang on a minute, I can just call them now.
Yeah.
It's great. So yeah, I'm still waking up to it and thinking this is amazing.
So you got a new project.
Yeah.
Which is called Jim Jones
and the Righteous Mind.
And the Righteous Mind.
Yeah.
And you have a band.
Yeah. Good band. Great band.
And you're from Walthamstow.
Yep.
Is that like where the dogs is, right? The race.
Yeah.
It's the end of the line as well, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm not quite that far out I'm a bit close to Hackney.
Yeah.
But but I was born there, so I've ended up back there. People said to me, "Oh, you've come full circle." I was like, "I'm not done yet. I might go somewhere else."
Yeah, but it's So, is it? Where was Dr. Feelgood from? Canvey Island?
Yeah.
Or one of the dogs or whatever?
Yeah, I think it's Canvey.
Yeah. Is that Walthamstow? Where's Walthamstow?
No,
north, east?
Walthamstow's east, but it's like, so if you just keep heading east from Shoreditch, you go through Hackney and then out a little bit further, Leighton.
Yeah.
Walthamstow.
Yeah.
That sort of way.
Is it like, is it Pikey Central there?
No. I don't know if it was at one time.
Yeah.
But
Fairground Ted.
Fairground Ted? Yeah. No, I don't know much about that history of it. I know way back the history of this guy, William Morris, who was really known for Walthamstow area, and he was...
the promoter?
No.
Cigarettes?
No, yeah, no, like a different guy from sort of turn of the century. And
Oh.
his father made a lot of money in the Industrial Revolution, and he used his money to sort of help workers realise what rights they had, and he taught them, it's great, he sort of taught them music, poetry and politics and how to stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
And they started the first unions, but he's known for fabrics and stuff like that, William Morris. Yeah, he's a real activist, and he sort of returned his back on the whole sort of like rich banker
Yeah.
status, and yeah, so it's like real early socialist roots kind of thing. In an interesting character, but he's based in Walthamstow.
What era was that then?
I think just after the Industrial Revolution, so
19
I don't know, around beginning of
Early
beginning
19
of last century.
Yeah. Because there's a famous, what's his name?
William Morris,
William Morris. There's a famous William Morris, right?
the agent.
Is he the only one? William Morris Agency. Is that an English thing or
He's
American?
quite old.
He's still having a go. 105.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming by. So you got a new album,
Yeah.
and it's called.
Collective.
And what is a V5?
No, it's just a different way of spelling a collective, quirky way.
Collective.
Everyone
of-
says that. It's like, that's a Roman fight. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, no.
Well-
Some things you don't realise until after they're out
Yeah,
there.
I
It's
mean-
gone out there now. And
You know, come
but
on.
it's just a stylish way of saying collective.
Oh, collective. I get
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Okay.
Is
Out
it-
March 8th.
March 8th, yep.
And you're playing this Saturday at the Viper. Is there a name, or are you just getting up with a bunch of people?
It's just me getting up with some local gunslingers.
Yeah.
And should be great. And then in the UK, we're starting to tour in March through
15th.
through April, and then in some Europe, France, and I think a bit of Italy at the beginning of May.
So, will you play smaller places because you're not the Review?
Yeah, slightly smaller. We're still working up to it, but it's starting to get there now. You know, when you sort of feel some traction, like you can just tell at the end of a show by people, you can sort of almost feel their heart rate at the end of the show.
Yeah.
And then rather than going, oh yeah, nice one, mate, you can genuinely see they're a little bit blown away, like, whoa,
Yeah, yeah.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's getting more like that again because I can feel it pick up. We just did a little run of dates in Spain a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, that went really well. Did Barcelona, Madrid, Valencia, and this place called Vitoria, which is in the Basque region.
Oh, yeah, the Basque.
Yeah, yeah.
The ones who don't like Spain.
Yeah, but the club's called El Dorado, and it's probably the nearest thing to that Dusk Till Dawn, Tarantino thing. Yeah, you're like, what's your curfew? And they're like, we do not close.
With no clothes.
Yeah,
You don't need no stinking pledge.
yeah, more drinks.
Was it so? It's like Good, Bad, and the Ugly kind of.
Yeah, the
place.
guy who runs it. It's a bit of a legend. This guy, he's called Juan, and he's got a big handlebar moustache. And when we first played there, he just had like a leather waistcoat on, nothing underneath, cigar, and it was like, what time do you lock up tonight? He's like, we do not lock up.
We
If
not
people
lock.
are here, we are open.
Get out, you stinking pig. Stinking
Hey,
pig.
Rockefeller, I just need drinks and rock and roll.
I laugh at idiots. That's cool. Because that was actually filmed in Spain, wasn't it? Good, Bad, and the Ugly.
Yeah. A lot of those spaghetti westerns. I was talking about it with my bandmates, and we was like, is that like a racist thing now to say spaghetti westerns? So many things now are just like, can you say that?
Maybe change it to gluten-free pasta westerns.
It's got a ring to it.
Oh man, can't say nothing anymore.
Yeah, no. Shh.
Stinking pig. Why did they have a problem, Basque, with the rest of Spain? Do you know the history?
I really don't.
Because it is actually Spain, isn't it?
Yeah,
And then they
but don't say
independent-
that to them.
No, I
because
know.
there's
I
massively
know.
so-
They
yeah,
hate.
yeah.
It's not Spain, it's Basque.
Yeah.
It's Basque, you bastard.
Yeah,
Oh man.
one in the jar.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was watching
but-
a video of you guys from the Letterman show.
Oh, right. Yeah.
That was pretty rocking.
Yeah, it was great.
Very Jerry Lee-esque.
The story of that, getting on that Letterman show, we had a publicist who worked for us in America. Hi, Jo Murray, who's from London. And she said, like, I think I've got you on the Letterman show. This was a few months earlier. And we're like, oh, great. And then at the last minute, oh, Steve Martin wants to play banjo. He's the guest. And so they pulled the music. So we're like,
Nice.
oh, no.
Don't swear.
And she's
Don't
like,
swear.
yeah, we're never going to get another shot at that. And she's like, no, what the producer likes you. And there's a couple of people in there that are rooting for you. So like a few months later, she was like, we've got you on there again. And we were like, great. And we arranged a sort of a tour, some tour dates around it. And the plan was we were playing at that Paris festival, Rock en Seine, and then we were going to fly from Paris directly to New York, do the Letterman show, and then from there fly to the West Coast, Vancouver, Portland, work your way down, and then back to the East to do a few shows in New York. So what happened, Hurricane Irene, I think it was, kicked in. We were playing at Rock en Seine, which just getting news, like the whole eastern seaboard, they've closed all flights because of the hurricane. I went, no. And we tried it. It's like, can we fly out to Boston and drive back out from there? Or can we do, looked at all these possibilities. Can we walk there? So get the canoe
Get
out.
the bus.
Yeah. And so it's like, no, don't worry, they'll get you another one. And we're like, no, it's not going to happen. And that was perfect for the tour. So we went back to London, and I think
So it
it was
didn't
like,
happen?
right, we're going to fly straight to Vancouver now because we're not doing the Letterman thing. So we changed the flights, but they wouldn't let us change the airport. So we had to go from London back to Paris, fly out to Vancouver. We did Vancouver, Portland, and when we hit Seattle, they want you back on a couple of days' time. So we played, we played Seattle and then San Francisco, and then we flew to New York to do the show. And it went, by the time we hit the stage, we were like, go!
Yeah.
Before anything else
No,
goes
it was
wrong,
great.
just
It was
like,
steaming. It had a lot of energy.
Yeah.
And he liked it.
Thank you.
Letterman liked it.
Yeah, he genuinely, firm handshake.
it
And
was-
he eye contact, all of it.
Yeah.
And so, we did
Did
that
it help
show.
you?
And
Did
the
you
next
notice
morning,
it helped you? It's got to help you being on
it
Letterman,
did.
hasn't
Yeah,
it?
it did. I mean, when we were driving into New York after we'd done the, can't remember what we'd done some other show, and they were having the anniversary of 9/11, and so they had all these roadblocks everywhere, and they were like, "Oh, you look like a band." And we're like, "Yeah, we just did the Letterman thing," and it was like, "Letterman, okay, through you go." So
amazing.
helped us with the authorities, and I think it helped a bit, but it's one of those things. A lot of people just don't watch TV as it happens anymore, do they? Just kind of tune in when they feel like it, or someone recommends a thing and they catch it on YouTube or something, look at a clip. So you
It's a
pass it
different
round
world
there.
as
It
far
really
as
is really,
that goes.
the whole industry's changing, isn't it? You sort
Yeah.
of got to come up with new ways of kicking the door in, because the old guard just won't hold the door open for you anymore. You've got to
It's a
do your own
mess.
thing. It's a mess, yeah.
It's a mess, but there's also positives
Yeah.
on it too.
And I think you just got to don't take no for an answer. It's a crusade, and
Yeah.
and if it isn't, then you're probably not that into music
Yeah.
in the first place. You should do something else.
Yeah. Let's play a Rolling Stones song, All Down the Line,
Yeah,
which
lovely.
is pretty apt,
Yeah.
with my guest here,
Excellent.
Jim Jones, Jonesy's Jukebox. Is that your real name, Jones?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
look at us.
Yeah.
Keeping up with each
Keep
other.
up.
We're keeping up with each other.
Yeah.
Had a bloke last week on Jones, Danko Jones.
Oh right, yeah. I know Danko. And it was the guy from can I say Nash? Can I say it? Can I say
Nashville
P?
P.
We say Nashville vagina.
Gluten-free, gluten-free P.
Yeah. Yeah. So they're playing next Friday at the Whiskey. Danko and Nashville.
Nashville.
Nashville Vag. Nashville Veg. Yeah.
Nashville Minge.
Minge. See you in a minge.
Take it away, son. You're listening to Jonesy's Jukebox on KLOS. That was Urge Overkill, Sister Havana. And we had Queens of the Stone Age. The Evil Has Landed is the album. And the song is from the album Villains. ZZ Top, LaGrange, and the Rolling Stones all down the line. My guest is Jim Jones and the Righteous Mind. We're going to play a track of his in a minute. Satan's Got His Heart Set on You.
Yes.
And March 8th, Collective
Yeah.
is coming out, March 8th, and he's playing the Viper Room this Saturday with a bunch of his pals.
Yeah.
some jamming,
All some good players. Should be a good night.
and we're going to do a little bit of Jerry Lee.
We're going to attempt.
We're going to change chord
Yeah, we just.
because we just figured it out.
Yeah.
So if it's in G,
Yeah.
then to D, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And then C. Should we wing it?
Oh man.
You ready to ready to
Okay.
die on air?
Go on then.
You better open up a door, it's your lover boy, me that's a knocking. Why don't you listen to me, honey, ought to get there at the high school bopping. Honey, get your bopping shoes. See the jukebox blow the fuse. Everybody hopping, everybody bopping, bopping at the high school high. We're rocking at the high school high. Shaking at the high school high. Shaking at the high school high. Rolling and rolling at the high school high. Baby, everybody hopping, everybody bopping, bopping at the high school high. Up to the baby, gonna give you some good news. Yeah, baby, honey, I'm gonna be in your shoes. Oh, well, my heart to beat a rhythm and my soul singing the blues. Hey, bopping at the high school high. Shaking at the high school high. Rolling at the high school high. Shaking and a moving at the high school high. But baby, everybody rocking, everybody bopping, bopping at the high school high. Well, let's go! Bopping at the high school high. Shaking at the high school high. Moving at the high school high. Well, shaking the high school high. Everybody rocking, everybody bopping, bopping at the high school high. Well, come on, little baby, I'm gonna give you some good news. Look at here, sweet mama, gonna shake up all our blues. And now my heart beating rhythm and my soul singing the blues. Yeah, bopping at the high school high. Shaking at the high school high. Rolling at the high school high. Rolling and moving at the high school high. But maybe everybody hopping, everybody bopping, bopping at the high school high.
Yeah! You're listening to Jonesy's Jukebox on KLOS. That was Satan's Got a Heart Set on You. It sounded like something else, but we won't talk about it. That was Jim Jones and the Righteous Mind. Again, he's playing the Viper Room Saturday.
Got a show this Saturday
with your mates.
with my Hollywood buddies.
Yeah.
And then the band's touring the UK and Europe and stuff, March, April, May.
Yeah. Then we had T-Rex, 20th Century Boy, and Roxy Music, Virginia Plain. We got some Brian Ferry tickets.
Hello, coming to the Greek Theater on August 29th, and the tickets are on sale now. So we have a pair for caller 11 at 800-955-KLOS, furnished by Golden Voice.
Thanks for coming by,
Thanks for having me, man.
Mr. Jones.
Much respect.
All right, buddy. We're going to visit the Duke.
Thanks, guys.
See you in a minute.